Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Spartan Crew Gaming, and today we are talking about Middle-earth, Shadow of War once again. Let's jump into it. So a stream came out this Friday talking all about death threats and loot and how to, upgrade your loot with some missions and stuff. So basically I'm going to talk about that as well. We got a finally a confirmed number of regions, which I'm very excited about, even though a little disappointed. Wish the number would have been a little higher, but I'm still extremely excited just because the regions are so much bigger. Nonetheless, let's talk about that gear and those good old, death threat missions. Here we go. So death threats, of course, are like they were in the last game. They, make orcs more powerful, and in this game, they will level up your enemy orc by 5 levels, surround them with a gang, of course, but it'll make a mission for you to interact with. In the last game, there were really no missions, but instead you would, just kind of go find the orc and you'd be protected by a gang and you'd be much more powerful than he usually is. But basically, in this game, there's now a mission around it, and you can either go to that mission or you don't have to, but you can. And then you can, interfere with that orc and, kind of kill him and take his gear. And basically, what they were talking about with gear is, if you're death threatening an orc, he's going to become more powerful, which means he will most likely, drop more high-level gear, which is super exciting for me because I am very much, I feel like I'm going to be a guy that wants to get a lot of gear in this game. I mean, I will for sure keep some orcs alive, but I really do love loot. So hopefully I will, level up some orcs and then get some awesome gear from some of them as well. And it's exciting to see that death threats, of course, will increase that epic drop of loot. And, that's an exciting proposition. But basically, also, in the stream, they got a Rohirrim cloak, which is a common thing to find. And they did the mission for it, or not the mission, but like the little challenge for it. It said, set a Karagor on fire, and then you can upgrade the cloak. And they upgraded it, and it gave this really cool gold lining. And, it's just cool to see the little challenges they have. But also, when it comes to legendary gear, they found a legendary feral bow, which is one of the legendary sets in the game. And basically, with that legendary bow, if you do the challenge mission for it, you can basically make a dragon bend to your will without having to break him. So you can shoot the dragon, shadow strike him, and he will be yours completely. So definitely there's some really big advantages to doing the gear upgrade missions for your legendary gear for sure, and even your epic gear, and maybe even common gear as well. One thing I was worried about is we have seen a lot of the same gear in a lot of the streams, though I do believe the reason that is because the good old developers are doing some behind the scenes magic to make sure that we don't see all the gear, because you know what, there needs to be some surprises. But nonetheless, we have to talk about those regions, and the regions are, I thought there was going to be more, and there isn't. Basically, there are 5 regions in this game. Of course, each region, or each part of the game, Michael DePlatter said, is 4 times bigger, so the world's 4 times bigger, the Nemesis system's 4 times bigger, and the story is 4 times bigger. So it is cool, and, good to know that the regions are, a lot bigger than the last game. Basically, we have Minas Ithil, or Minas Morgul, whatever you like to call it, because it does turn into Minas Morgul. Then we have Cirith Ungol, we have Gorgoroth, we have Nurnen, and we have Saragosse. I'm actually going to put the map up in the background for you guys, because I do believe we will get some DLC regions, whether that's through the Nemesis tribe expansions with the Outlaw and Slaughter tribes. Maybe they'll bring 2 new regions. I do believe Lithlad, which is going to be in the picture, I'm going to have that circled. I do believe that's going to be a region in the game at some point, whether it's through DLC, or maybe it's in the game, I don't know. But it doesn't sound like it because they just say 5 regions, and that seems to be the number as of right now. But either through the story DLC or the Nemesis DLC, hopefully we'll get maybe 2 more regions. I would love that. But nonetheless, 5 regions is more than enough, especially since they are so big now. And there's a good variety. We have Gorgoroth, Saragosse, all those amazing places. Snow, lava high up in the mountains with Cirith Ungol. And I'm very interested to see Minas Ithil's region, because there's a lot of pine trees there. I love pine trees. I love the West Coast. So I'm very excited to be in a pine tree place with orcs and, the Lord of the Rings theme. That could be really cool. So nonetheless, guys, that is basically all the news we got. Game Informer's been doing a bunch of stuff on the game, discussing other things, but they're kind of spoilery, so I'm not going to really discuss those. But nonetheless, I was very excited, to hear this news, especially the gear stuff. I'm really excited to upgrade my gear all the time, and I think it's pretty fun. But nonetheless, if you've been noticing a lack in episodes lately, it is because my internet has been kind of not great. The internet provider has been having an issue. I called them. Basically, I think some stuff's going on between another internet provider and them, and it's messing up the customer's internet. So hopefully they will get that fixed up, and we won't have to worry about that because I need good internet for making YouTube videos. But I am sorry for any lack of content. That is the reason, and now you know. But nonetheless, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you are having a blessed week, enjoying life, and that everything is going well. And I cannot thank you guys enough, and I cannot thank God enough for the opportunities I have been given to, do this YouTube channel, and we're continuing to grow, and that this has me super, super excited. But nonetheless, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.